What you will take away from this episode today is a deep and meaningful question to ask yourself. This question came to me yesterday while thinking about a student's experience I've been working with within our group coaching experience. And if you apply this question that I'm going to share with you today and truly reflect on it, on your life, it will show you the most powerful and impactful patterns in your life. Patterns that you want to let go of once and for all to lead a more happy, calm, and peaceful life. And I know this is a big statement, but this question is just so good. But let me start at the beginning and share with you my student's situation. Obviously, she gave her consent for me to share this with all of you. So she has been struggling for a while now with her current boss and him being pretty harsh in giving feedback to her. She had quite a few instances where she was so upset about her boss's unkind and unempathetic way towards her that she decided to bring this topic to our group coaching sessions. Pretty quickly throughout our sessions, she was able to see a pattern in her life. She kept having similar bosses in her life who kept upsetting her with their harsh and uncaring behavior towards her. And while she then concentrated on doing the inner work to be able to resolve this pattern, she realized that the root cause was her experience with her father, who behaved similarly towards her when she was a child. To discover such a deep-rooted and significant pattern in your life is already a life-changing thing in itself. But now that she knows this pattern and its root cause, she can use the tools and techniques she learned through Energy Academy to do the inner work necessary to release it, which means no more unkind bosses in her life. What a great success, and as well so brave of her to truly look at this. It's not easy, but it's worth it. As her revelation was just a few days ago in our group coaching call, I reflected on this yesterday while I was driving a few hours to a family birthday. And this powerful question came to me. What beliefs do you have about the people in your life that don't serve you anymore? That's a question that can literally change your life if you truly apply it and reflect on it. Let me tell you why. Let's look at the example of my student. The harsh experience she had with her current, but as well former bosses, left her thinking that her boss was a prick or something worse. But if she thinks that about them and they are just repeated patterns from her childhood, then she must believe the same about her father. That he was a prick for treating her harshly and uncaring. And then I could ask, does it serve you to still believe that your father was a prick? The answer is obviously no, it doesn't serve you because you keep having these awful bosses in your life. The universe keeps sending these people in your life for you to realize this pattern and this belief that your dad is a prick that is still inside of you. And the universe, your higher self or your soul, wants you to finally let go of this belief. And while I was driving and reflecting on this, I suddenly asked myself, what do I believe about the people in my life that doesn't serve me anymore? Because we all have beliefs, and beliefs create experiences, and these experiences create emotions. And this cycle of the same beliefs, experiences, and emotions is what creates these patterns. And then we just keep repeating these patterns that we don't even like, just because we believe certain things about certain people. In regards to the example from my student, she believes that her father was kind of a prick, treating her like that and giving her harsh feedback all the time. And throughout her life, the universe sends her people like her father in kind of authority positions like the boss at work. It's a sign from the universe to let go of the pattern and the original beliefs about her father. The memory of her father's behavior still triggers stuck emotions inside of her. And unless she can let go of these emotions and these beliefs, she will just keep creating these patterns. It will just keep going. It creates resistance. It creates drama. It creates problems in your life. And the universe gives you a sign by sending you these people, in this case, the boss, to show you that you are ready to let this go. It's enough. So ask yourself, what are the beliefs you have about certain people in your life that don't serve you anymore? Most importantly, about the beliefs that you have around your parents, caregivers, or siblings, the people that you spent most of your upbringing with in those formative years. If you come up with a belief that you have about them, maybe an opinion, a perspective, an attitude, something that goes on your nerves, so to speak, or that you dislike, then reflect on where else in your life have you come across people that portray or mirror you back these exact character traits or personality traits. And if you can identify a person in your life that might have been there in the past or is still around with those exact character traits, then you know that this person is a sign for you, a sign to finally let go of these beliefs and those memories with the stuck emotions attached to it. Or you can look at it from the other side. Do you have someone in your life that pisses you off? Something that annoys you about them, that keeps triggering you? What do you believe about that person that makes them be or behave like that towards you? And once you can identify that belief, can you see that you have believed this about other people in your life before? Maybe all the way back to someone in your childhood, your father, your mother, a sibling, a caregiver. And if you have made now a connection and found a pattern in your life, ask yourself, does this still serve me? And the likely answer is going to be no. It does not serve you that the universe keeps putting people in front of your nose that keep behaving in similar ways that annoy you, that make you angry or afraid or just frankly piss you off. In the end, it's not the people doing that to you. It's you attracting these people into your life because you are not willing to let go of some deep-rooted and harmful beliefs and emotions. So these people are there for a reason. They are a sign for you to learn something, to realize a pattern, and to let go of it once and for all. Let's say you got a new job. There is a definite likelihood that you got exactly that job over another 5 different jobs that you might have applied for. So you are faced again with the right person to show you your patterns again. A person that has the right character traits like your father or your mother, so you can finally see what is happening and let go of it. Those people at that company, your future boss or your future colleagues or somebody else in that environment is that sign that the universe provides you with, and that's why you got this job and not the other one. So you get to face them because they are a sign for you. How amazing is that? It's life-changing to realize that people come and go in your life as signs for you to do the inner work and have a more peaceful and harmonic life afterwards. Isn't it beautiful and kind of magical? So once I realized all of that while driving to see my family, I asked myself what my new boss was trying to tell me. What are the signs that she is supposed to give me by being herself and being in my life? What are the patterns that I can see in her that I can then identify because that might be related to other people in my life? And it did not really take me that long to identify something related to actually my mother and something related to my husband. And I got so excited by this opportunity to let go of something again from my subconscious mind. Another layer of garbage that I can chuck out and once I do the inner work to release all of that stuff. It's amazing. If you are serious about changing yourself to be able to change your life dramatically, then ask yourself this question. What do I believe about this person in my life that does not serve me anymore? Is that belief that I still carry around with me about this person actually harming me and making my life experience more difficult or maybe even miserable? Take a step back and objectively reflect. Okay, what do I believe about this person? Look maybe at somebody in your life that currently pisses you off or that all the time triggers you. Or they have a character trait that annoys you. And then ask yourself, what do I believe about that person for that person to keep repeating that pattern and be like that towards me or around me? And how can I let go so that person can stop behaving like that or being like that around me? And then secondly, and it doesn't have to be, but it could be that this is a pattern that comes from your childhood. So who in your childhood, who in your family or your support system had that same character trait or behavior towards you? Is there somebody who fits exactly and perfectly into this description? What kind of pattern that you keep experiencing in your life? We create our reality by ourselves. It's pure magic. It's all science, and the people in our lives are science too, the reason why they are in our lives. And how amazing is it to get that opportunity to look behind the curtains instead of being in these repeated patterns again and again and again and being annoyed by the same stuff that keeps happening. So instead of asking ourselves, why does this keep happening to me? To which we never really find the answer, let's be honest. Now you have the question to ask yourself, what do you believe about that person that doesn't serve you anymore? What is a belief and the patterns inside of you that makes that person be in your life, be like that in your life and keep pissing you off? They do it for you to realize that pattern and that this belief doesn't serve you anymore. That's why they're there for. They are not there to keep pissing you off until the rest of your life. You can continue doing that and having that in your life, but it's not getting you anywhere other than that you regularly, once or twice per week, get pissed off. And moving on and changing jobs or companies is not going to solve this either. Or changing your circle of friends or moving to get away from people. The universe will just provide you with the next person that triggers you on the same stuff. And it's probably just going to get worse and louder for you to finally see what you're supposed to see. Maybe you don't even want to get up in the morning and you don't want to go to work because you're going to face your boss today and you're in fear of the next time that your boss might give you again harsh feedback on how that makes you feel. Is that a way to live for the next few years until you decide to go to the next company? And what will happen is that you just get the same kind of boss or the same kind of colleague again that keeps giving you that harsh feedback. Do you see that now? It's amazing, right? So it's going to be interesting to see and hear from you what you're going to do with this question and this information. As I said, if you are willing to do this inner work and look closely, you will change your life. If this is the first time for you to do something like that, you cannot even imagine how resolving something like this is going to change your life. It's absolutely mind-blowing, and I kind of still think it's magic. Even though I know how it works and I've experienced it many times before, I still see it as pure magic when it happens. And if you like to be guided in this process and learn as well those tools and techniques to do that inner work and release what wants to be released, then come and join Energy Academy. I provide you with the background information, all the knowledge that you need, the tools, the necessary techniques and guided meditations for you to be able to break those patterns once and for all, to create this kind of magic in your life. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Your higher self, the universe, your soul, is thanking you even more. They are currently doing a happy dance that you allowed yourself to receive this powerful information because you are ready for the next step. Otherwise, you would not be here with me. Celebrate yourself. And with that, I love you and leave you. Talk soon and bye-bye.